So, hello guys, this is Kazrahim bringing you another episode of our little trip to Szczecin. And let's get started. From the point when we last started, this is somewhat different because I'm actually starting the whole trip. I started ETS again, because I had to stop it. And I'm counting this as a single day in my logbook. So basically, yeah, I hope this is gonna be shorter than 25 minutes, so we can make it like a single episode, so I can stream in the afternoon ETS, because that's my plan. I want to play some Warfanda and then stream ETS. Warsaw. Welcome to Warsaw. So, I actually watched a great review from Frugal Sim on a new joystick that's gonna be released from Cytec, the X55 joystick. It's basically a hottest so joystick and... Ah, no, ouch, 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 ouch. A little bit too fast. So a new joystick from Cytec. It's actually a really nice looking joystick. I have to say I was quite amazed with the level of how they made it. It's something like a fast response from Cytec to, well, not a fast response because obviously it's some years between the two things, but I think it's a direct response to War Master Hottest. Thrustmaster 8 and Warhawk Hottest, because it has all the similarities of it. It looks even like a 810 joystick, so... Oh shit, there it is. So I think it adds the response, and honestly for the price range, because it only costs about, let me just think, 200 euros. Yeah, I know, that's a shit ton of money, especially for something that you used to play. But in terms of high quality HOTAS accessories, it's not that many, honestly. It's not that much. You're turning. So it costs around 200 euros, so it's quite expensive. But then again, you get a very high quality piece of equipment that easily can be compared to the Thrustmaster Hottest from Dayton Warhawk, which is a really good joystick, really sturdy, heavy metal joystick. This one not being metal, but I don't think that anyone would be particularly fond of saying that that's the biggest downside of it. It's still sturdy and it's heavy from what I understood, and a really nice looking joystick, I have to say. And for half of the price of a Hottest, I think it would be a good buy. I'm actually considering something like that when I'm gonna be looking around for a joystick for myself, because at some point I will be looking for a new, better joystick to play my simulator games like 8 and Warhawk. And something I thought about the Hottest, but then again it's 1,500 zlotys. So it's a very expensive piece of equipment if you think about it. It's a really expensive piece of equipment, so I'm not that particularly fond of getting one. But we'll see how it goes. I think my first buy would be actually G27 keyboard, not keyboard, but steering wheel, so we could play ETS. Come on, like in real life, a little bit better. To give this simulation a tiny bit much a tiny bit more into it than we have right now. Even though the level that we have right now is still quite good, you know. Like if I think about how I started, then what I have right now is a really decent setup. It allows me for good setting up of my gears, using adjustable amounts of torque. So yeah, I would say it's a really well, I enjoy this setup. I'm just gonna check the map. I really enjoy this setup. Maybe it's not the best. Oh, we're actually going to Gdansk. Why I thought that I'm going to Szczecin? Tenzen. If I recall, that's how Germans call it. Tenzen. Don't know why. Obviously have no idea why. We can go through Olsztyn. Yes, we can. We can go here and go forward, and then on this little road we will actually be able to skip the tool booths. I'm not certain do I have to tank or not. If I don't have to tank, then I'm gonna take this route. Ah, but let's see. We're gonna see how it goes. I don't think we have to tank. Let me just check. Nope. 2.6 liter for an hour on idle. And like I was amazed, that's one of the things that I didn't know, that while on a rest stop, some truck drivers, if the weather is really bad, some truck drivers actually leave the trucks on. So they have a working engine for the heating to work. I actually didn't know that. I didn't think they can do that. Because honestly it's a real difference in terms of efficiency and fuel usage to have the truck running all the time. No, we are overspeeding. Are we? Are we? Pass the speed cameras. Pedal to the metal! Let's get going with our trip. And highway. Well, maybe not a highway, but a fast road. In Polish it's called droga ekspresowa, so it means express road. It has a lower maximum speed than a highway, and it doesn't have those spaces for broken down cars to stop or anything to get rest stops. And on the highway you never have crossings in Poland. So like a highway never has lights, ever. I don't know if that's true for all highways. I think yes. I never actually encountered a crossing on a highway. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but it's like 20 kilometers or 30 kilometers less on this kind of road instead of a highway. I don't mind that much. We're going 90 anyway, so I'm just preparing to downgrade my gears, because we're gonna be driving over this lane. Now we're actually driving up. Let's just allow the truck to slowly move up on its own, and now adjust the gas. Now add a little bit more gas. A little bit too fast with the turn. But the AI is smart enough to not stop at where a truck is heading. That's the one thing that I really like about the new AI, that they don't derp around a lot like the old one. That they just pulled up to your truck and thought that, you're gonna make it. Yeah, of course I'm gonna make it by hitting your car. 5 times. Just 5. Yep, let's put it on 11 and let's go. So yeah, the whole stick I think is a really good idea for the price range. Because like I said, it's a very good piece of equipment for the price range. We're gonna see once it's out if it will be flawed as the X52, the Pro version. That a lot of people complain about it, that it can be a hit or miss. You can either have a very good joystick or a very crappy one that will break down or will not have all the force applied to it, or all the axis. You know, a lot of people complain about the joystick, that even though it's a high quality piece from Cytec, it still just doesn't live up to its name. And obviously another thing that I was thinking about are pedals for flying, but as I said, I don't want to spend a lot of money. Well, I don't want to spend money at the moment on gaming accessories, because I'm not certain that I will be playing games. Up until the moment I will have a mobile laptop, I will not be able to play most games while on my leaves. And there's the other fact that even if I get my new laptop, I'm not gonna drive around with a whole bag of accessories to play. So while I can have the joypad without a problem, you know, it's a small thing. A whole steering wheel, now that's a little bit excessive, don't you think? Let's keep a constant 70 on the mileage. We should be able to make those turns without a problem in that kind of speed range. So yeah, that's one thing that I'm constantly fearing. Well, not constantly fearing, I'm thinking about. But maybe once I'm done with my leaves, and when I have when I'm gonna get my driver license and start trucking, then maybe then, for the times when I'm gonna be home, I will actually use those to play games like the CS8 and Warhawk, etc. It's getting dark. Let's turn on the lights. In Poland, you should always drive with the lights on. Honestly, it's a rule made by stupid people that you have to have lights constantly on every single day of the week for the whole day. Like it was back when I started driving a car. It was actually like that you had to have your lights on only when the weather was bad or it was dark. So obvious reasons for having lights on, right? So you're visible on the road and you light the road in front of you to see something. But it changed to having the lights constantly on. A lot of people complain about it because, like, think of it, it's summer. It's 30 degrees. The sun is shining. And you have your lights on. Why the fuck would you have your lights on? A little bit too fast on this, but there was nothing crossing, so we made it. And 11. Okay. And I actually was amazed. I talked to my buddy about it, that I was amazed that I got this truck about a week ago in game. I already driven 5,000 kilometers with it. While with my Volvo, if you guys remember, my Volvo ended its life in my service and started life in the service of my Rian, while it had around 26,000. So I already did one fifth of the amount of my total mileage on the Volvo in this truck. I know it's not a lot, but then again, it was 1/5 of my whole trucking experience to level 20, because I bought that Volvo pretty much fast. It was one of the very first trucks that I used, except for the previous Volvo that I had. Also, no, it was a Volvo FH12, I think. I'm actually not certain. The one that actually one of my other drivers has. Ian, I think, drives around with my old Volvo. But I'm enjoying this Scania, and like I said in the previous videos, I'm gonna use this Scania up till the moment I will actually get 2 new drivers, 2 new trucks, and this Scania will go to one of the drivers, and I will buy myself a new truck for any given reason. I'm actually not certain about what kind of truck it's gonna be. I hate corners like those. There's obviously no good way to make them. It's above 90 degrees, well, it's below, above. Well, it's basically the lowest corner you can have. It's 90 degrees with a very, very, very steep approach road. And I always get hit. I hit something or do something stupid on those roads. And toll booths, yay! As always, Polish toll booths. Damn them. Please take the ticket and shave it with yourselves. And let's go. Finally on the highway, not on the small roads, but I don't think we have a long trip on the highway. Gdynia should be very close. But now we can reach up to 90 kilometers an hour and gain some speed. So not much needed speed. Gear and let's go. But I think we're actually gonna drive down this. No, we're actually driving forward. Okay. That serves me perfectly. Not Gdynia, but Gdansk. Gdynia and Gdansk are basically like right beside each other. Fucking hell, too fast. So we wrecked. Another penalty for hitting something. And I thought that I'm gonna make this trip without any kind of stories. I think that warp speed is changed again. That is, by default, it's 1. Because those corners, I never have problems with them when I'm driving on warp 0, 8, 9. They're basically the exact lane that I want them to be. Whoa, what's that? Nice parking. No, what, braking strips? Still on the headlights. I hate driving in the dark because I saw my own videos that you guys don't see a lot while I'm driving in the dark. Which is quite annoying because the whole point of it is for you guys to see as much as possible. But we're gonna have to make the delivery in night time. Let's just check the little page. 5 hours remaining, 2 hours next rest stop, and we have about 1 hour more road to go. Okay, that's not that bad. And we didn't wreck the trailer that much. So let's continue on and let's put the headlights on again. So yeah, just thinking about playing that, well, playing with a G27 is awesome, but as I said, I just don't know if I will be able to get enough money. That guy that we just basically wrecked ourselves because of. I want to pass! Could you please go away? That truck is really trying to piss me off. Let's downgrade to 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. It could go down even to 1, but once I became fully used to the shifter, I'm gonna actually use all the gear shifts. And how much we'll have to pay? 69! Oh hi! 69 euros for 100 kilometers of road. Poland, you so silly. €69 for such a short trip. Well, in real life it's a long trip, obviously. But even like making the whole trip on the A4, that costs 16 zloty with a normal car. 16 zloty. And that's like 200 kilometers? 200, almost 300. But we're nearing our destination point. We should be there in about a few minutes. 32.6 liters on 100 kilometers, not bad, and we are getting sleepy. But from what we were told, we should be able to get there without sleeping. I'll rest in Gdansk. So that's... and what? Stretching forward, Gdansk, okay. Have to change the the information on the spreadsheet, because I'm not going to Gdansk, to Szczecin, I'm going to Gdansk. Gear. Perfect gear to go up a hill. Just turn on the headlights in the corner. And now, whoopsie daisy. This would be so easy with a steering wheel. Downgrade to 6. We're turning left, so 6, 4, and 2. Yeah, I know, I could have go with half gears, but like I said, I have to get totally used to the gearbox, because at some points it really likes to dip. It really likes to, you know, make bad decisions. This video should end right about now. It's 25 minutes, but we're gonna prolong it for that little parking maneuver that we're gonna do, because making a short video just of parking is not exactly what I would want. And we killed the engine. And that's what I mean by the fact that I still am getting used to the shifter. It takes a real long time to get used to this setup. Especially since there's a lot of pressure on my hand from driving like this. Because I'm constantly holding the joypad in one of my hands, with only one hand. And intelligently steering with it. Well, we're very close, so we'll handle that. Don't. Ah, never mind. At this point it didn't matter. Now let's just slow down a little bit. That was this gear, not 11th. Sometime in depths like that. A tiny bit of movement and it just goes wild. And a turn. Ah, very good place to park. At least that's what we have going on for us. So again, Scoot Dogs School of Parking. A little bit to the front, a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. Now we're turning, setting up the trailer. That consists of the trailers that are over here and lining up for the ramp. Even it out, go on second, even out the trailer, and now we're gonna pull a hard turn now. I think I actually did it. Now level out the trailer, we have loads of space over here. Hold it. And we're gonna back up. We don't see a whole lot. Ah, but there it is. There's the parking space. So let's slowly but steadily back up. Now I'm firing joystick controls to move it into position. There's a slight adjustments of the joysticks, and believe me, it's not that easy as it looks. Not the best of parkings, but we'll take it. The job says that it's done so. Okay, so now we need... It's Saturday 22:23, that's the delivery time. And let's hit the delivery button. 5589 kilometers. And that's our job. We got excellent! We didn't get a penalty. Fantastic! I don't have to pay anything for anyone. So now, fuel consumed. Where's the fuel consumed? 136.7. Time taken 7 hours. So one trip, a single trip started. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video. And I'll see you guys next time on the roads of Europe or on the battlefields. We'll see where.